So, we all know that Apple offers many different iPads, ranging from starter models to high-end Pro devices. But in regard to comparing the starter to the middle-of-the-road iPads, which one is right for you, the starter 11-inch iPad or the iPad mini? Let's talk about it. On your screen, you'll see the raw stats of both tablets. The main differences come down to price, size, performance, and a few subtle features. Starting with the price, the 11-inch A16 iPad is the most cost-effective iPad from Apple. Because of this, it's likely going to be the one you see most often, whether on a college campus, at work, or even in casual everyday use. The standard tablet isn't missing major features from the more premium options. Rather, the Pro models just have better add-ons. The 11-inch iPad starts at $349, and the iPad mini starts at $499. So through this comparison, the real question is, does your use case scenario justify the extra $150 cost of the iPad mini? For many folks, the main reason to choose the iPad mini is its compact size. It doesn't lose many features because of its size compared to the other iPads, but the standout feature of the iPad mini is it's mini. Its smaller size makes it ultra portable, fitting easily in a backpack, tech case, or even a purse. Its main value is the fact that it is easily accessible, physically speaking. The iPad mini has an 8.3-inch display. The 11-inch iPad, as the name suggests, has an 11-inch display. At first glance, this difference might not seem huge, but in everyday use, it can be. For example, in certain situations like using tiny desks or grocery shopping, a smaller iPad is actually more convenient as a travel companion. However, when it comes to note-taking, I'd say the standard iPad has the mini beat because of its larger canvas. Now, let's talk about the performance. The 11-inch iPad has the A16 Bionic chip, while the iPad mini has the A17 Pro chip. And here are the benchmarks. Because of the better chip, the iPad mini will generally perform better, especially in high-demand apps and for future-proofing. However, both iPads are well optimized and can handle most tasks smoothly. And finally, let's talk about the subtle feature differences of the two devices. While both iPads are great, they don't share all of the same features. The 11-inch iPad has a landscape camera, making it better for video calls when using a keyboard. The mini does not have that option, rather having a portrait camera. The 11-inch iPad works with the Magic Keyboard Folio, while the mini doesn't support Apple's official keyboard cases, but there are Bluetooth keyboard alternatives in the affiliate links down below. The iPad mini's display has an anti-reflective coating, making it better for outdoor use and stopping glare. And the iPad mini supports Apple Intelligence and works with the Apple Pencil Pro, while the 11-inch iPad does not. So these are some small differences between the devices, but they may aid you in making your decision in one way or the other. I think for me, although I haven't used the Magic Keyboard with my iPad too much, I think the starter iPad actually has the preferred subtle feature set for my workflow and for most students. The landscape camera can be useful for meetings and FaceTime calls, and the Magic Keyboard can be helpful for editing documents or doing homework if need be. However, the iPad mini overall has a bit of a more premium subtle feature set, especially if you purchase a different external keyboard besides the Magic Keyboard. So overall, which iPad do I think is the best for you? The iPad 11-inch, the starter version, or the iPad mini? Well, after 6 years of using iPads, I see that, depending on who you are, one tablet may be more appealing than the other. The answer really could go both ways. But for most of you, especially those of you who are students, professionals, and wonderful workers, the 11-inch iPad is the better choice. And that's because it's the cheapest, has great performance, a manageable size, and comes with solid extra features like the landscape camera and Magic Keyboard support. But if you want a more niche experience with your tablet, something super portable, easy for jotting down notes, and better for on-the-go use, the iPad mini is a fantastic option. It's small, powerful, and ultra convenient for those use cases, plus more. Just make sure, as with everything, you focus on your needs first and then go from there. So what do you think? Which iPad do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section down below. My name is Seeroost. It's spelled like Cyrus, but it's like Sea Rooster. Just take out the tur. Thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day. Peace.